Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Liberty in Action. I am Lakeland, Memphis, Tennessee, and we are having a great time here today already before the show even started. We are on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 5 to 6 p.m. That's Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 5 to 6 p.m. Central. You can also get us on Ustream at WMQM 1600 AM. That's Ustream at WMQM 1600 AM. And you can get us on TuneIn Radio, that's tunein.com, and search WMQM. So there are multiple ways to watch us, and we are global, and I appreciate everyone tuning in today. We are a working radio show, so I would ask that you get a pen and paper, because there's going to be some information that you will want to jot down and know about when during this program. And we have two guests in the studio, and we also have two producers in the studio today. And I wanted to let you know that first we have Tyler, producer in the house, and of course our own Shane Poole, producer of the Liberty in Action, this very radio show itself. The reason that we're here and have been for the past year and a half is this reason. We're all about education and information, and that's what we're doing today. And that's why we call it Liberty in Action. And because when you have liberty, that is responsibility, freedom with responsibility. Liberty is freedom with responsibility. And that's really so important that we know that when we get information, we can act on it and make our lives better and better for the community. We're all about lifting up people and building up community. And the last 5 letters of that word community is unity. And I'm so proud to have these folks in the studio today, and I understand that we're going to talk about how you became involved with Memphis Light, Gas, and Water and what you're doing for them. And we have Betty Tyler in the studio today, and along with a man of history, long history, John Kearney Jr. Welcome, Mr. Kearney, and welcome, Betty Tyler.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you
Yes, sir.
very much.
Yes, sir. We're honoring you today as well. All right? You're a man of history, and you're a part of that legacy forever. And we appreciate you so much taking your time today, come in and sit with us and share what we're going to be talking about today. And I can see that you've got love in your heart, and we've come a long way, baby.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have. And
That is right.
Yes.
And we have Pastor Betty Tyler in the studio today,
Thank you.
and we welcome you so much. And I would like, first of all, for you to introduce yourself and tell us which organization that you represent and what has happened to you over the past few days, and how you became involved with Memphis Light, Gas, and Water, and then how you're going to be, what you're going to be doing tomorrow, actually.
Yes, wonderful. Well, I'm just honored to be here today and definitely elated to represent our family. I can't take the credit sitting here because what we often do, and often do that as pastors, you know, we're guilty. I repent early. You know, it's we sometimes will plagiarize. I'm not plagiarizing. I received my directives from my elders. One of them, the last one standing, who is Mr. John Kearney Jr., sitting right here by me. His sister was my mother, Miss Verby Kearney. And my mother's last triple heart attack that she had, she sat me down and she said, "Daughter, we must finish well." And I didn't understand what she meant by "we must finish well," because like most of our people, we don't know our history or our story. My mother began to tell me, we have the gift of service. Now, later on, I'll be explaining all that to you, but we're going to talk about the White Book, not the Great White Throne, but the White Book. And the White Book was the directives that Verby Kearney, my mother, gave to me for our family legacy. My mother had an experience that I'll be sharing in what I call our water cooler conversations. Now, at the Urban Child Institute, we have a tour. I am what you call a marketplace minister. So I'm a pastor, but most of the people I pastor is I'm telling them what their mother told them, but I get paid.
All right.
Now, I'm gonna tell you mothers, you know, if you're stuck in a house and you think you aren't doing a quality job, I need you to call me. I'm gonna give my number and those things out later, but I need you to kick in and come and do some kingdom work. I'm going to get paid what you are worth. If your family, they're not appreciating you. But what the Lord gave us in the white book was that the power of home. There's a power in home, there's a power in family, and to connect to that, you must know your history. See, the brain, our tour at the Urban Child Institute talks about the brain. And so when we realized that stress management and coping mechanism skills were vital in transitioning the mindset of the people, giving them a paradigm shift from this oppression we kept feeling in Memphis and Tennessee, that we felt, especially after the assassination of Dr. King, there was like the dark cloud